Elle Online has put together a comprehensive day-by-day timeline of the investigation into the disappearance of Nancy Guthrie, the 84-year-old mother of Today Show co-anchor Savannah Guthrie. And with the release of new surveillance photos and video by authorities yesterday, February 10th, this heartbreaking case is becoming even more intense and urgent as it enters day 11. Nancy was last seen at her home in the Catalina foothills area outside Tucson, Arizona on the evening of January 31st, 2026, around 9:30 p.m. after being dropped off by family members. She had just finished a normal evening and was expected to be safe inside her residence. Everything appeared routine until the overnight hours turned deeply alarming. At 1:47 a.m. on February 1st, the doorbell camera at the front door was deliberately disabled. Someone tampered with it, cutting the feed. Just 41 minutes later, at 2:28 a.m., the pacemaker monitoring app on Nancy's phone suddenly disconnected from her device. This detail is critical because Nancy has serious heart conditions and other physical health issues that require daily medication. Missing even a single dose for 24 hours could be fatal. And she lives in constant pain with severely limited mobility. She literally could not walk 50 yards on her own without assistance. The next morning, February 1st, Nancy failed to show up for her regular church service, which immediately raised red flags with a close friend who knew her routine. That friend contacted the family, and Savannah Guthrie, along with her siblings Cameron and Annie, rushed to the home. They searched the property themselves for about an hour, hoping she had just stepped out or was somewhere on the grounds. When they found nothing, they called 911 at 12:03 p.m. Patrol officers arrived quickly, followed by search and rescue teams and detectives. By the afternoon, the entire house had been declared a full crime scene, with investigators treating the disappearance as highly suspicious. On February 2nd, Pima County Sheriff Chris Nanos held the first major press conference and delivered a stark message. "We know she didn't just walk out of there." He emphasized repeatedly that this is not a case of dementia or wandering. Nancy is of great sound mind, as sharp as a tack, fully aware and oriented. Authorities stated they believe she was taken against her will, likely in the middle of the night, describing it as a possible kidnapping or abduction. They made an urgent public plea for tips, stressing her life-threatening medical needs, medication that if she doesn't have in 24 hours, it could be fatal. February 3rd saw forensic teams collecting DNA evidence throughout the home, with the sheriff expressing hope that profiles would help identify any suspects. On February 4th, Savannah posted a deeply emotional Instagram video alongside her siblings, speaking directly to the camera. "We are ready to talk. Our mom is our heart and our home. Her health, her heart is fragile. She lives in constant pain. She is without any medicine. She needs it to survive." The video was raw, tearful, and aimed at whoever might be holding Nancy. February 5th brought another significant press conference. Sheriff Nanos laid out the full overnight timeline, including the exact times the camera was disabled and the pacemaker app disconnected. The FBI stepped forward to announce the arrest of Derek Kallela, a California man who had sent fake ransom texts to the family. He was trying to exploit the situation for profit and was labeled a total imposter. However, authorities confirmed that a separate, detailed ransom letter had been received and was being taken extremely seriously as a legitimate lead. Searches expanded to Nancy's home and her daughter Annie's nearby property, with canine units, drones, and ground teams combing the surrounding desert terrain. On February 7th, Savannah posted another video update, this time addressing the person or people responsible directly. "We received your message and we understand. We beg you now to return our mother to us so that we can celebrate with her. This is the only way we will have peace. This is very valuable to us, and we will pay." Authorities revealed that ransom deadlines, including a demand for $6 million in Bitcoin, had come and gone without resolution. But investigators were actively pursuing every lead, refusing to give up hope. Then yesterday, February 10th, marking day 10 of the disappearance, law enforcement released new surveillance photos and video footage from Nancy's front door camera. The images show a masked individual, armed, who appears to have tampered with a doorbell camera in the early morning hours of February 1st. The FBI and Pima County Sheriff's Office confirmed these are critical images of a potential subject involved in the abduction. Savannah immediately reposted the photos and video on her Instagram with an urgent plea. "Someone out there recognizes this person. We believe she is still out there. Bring her home." The release of these visuals has renewed public attention and generated hundreds of new tips to the tip line. As of today, February 11th, Nancy Guthrie remains missing. The investigation is fully active, and multi-agency Pima County Sheriff's Office, FBI, Arizona DPs, and local search teams continue to work around the clock. No suspect has been publicly named beyond the imposter arrest, but law enforcement maintains a strong presence at the Guthrie family homes as they chase new leads from the surveillance release. The family keeps making public appeals, clinging to hope that Nancy, described by her children as a woman of deep conviction, strong faith, sharp intellect, and unwavering love, still alive and will be safely returned. Our hearts are with Savannah, Cameron, Annie, and the entire Guthrie family during this unimaginable nightmare. If anyone has any information, no matter how small, please contact the Pima County Sheriff's Department tip line or the FBI immediately. Every second matters for Nancy's survival. That's the latest heartbreaking update on the Nancy Guthrie's disappearance on Beyond Scandals. We're all praying for her safe return and for strength for the family. Drop your support messages, prayers, or any thoughts in the comments. I read them all. Like, if you're holding out hope, subscribe to Beyond Scandals for continuing coverage on this and other stories. And hit the bell so you don't miss any developments. I'm Amanda. See you tomorrow. Stay safe, keep the faith, and hold your loved ones close.